everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is a video that I have never ever done before, and it is my evening routine with 2 kids and a baby bump, because obviously I'm pregnant. Now I thought this would be a really good idea to do because A, I get asked for it a lot, and B, I think it'd be quite interesting to record this now and then see how maybe it changes when I go to having 3 kids in March sometime. So I'll do like an updated one if you'd like. In the meantime though, I've actually teamed up with my best bud, Katie Ellison. I'm sure you know of her. Please go and subscribe because I will leave her down below. We have been friends, I want to say, it must be coming up to nearly 5 years because it's when Bill was still a baby toddler. And we met online and we've been chums ever since, and she is just, she's lovely. She has 3 little kiddos herself, so you can get an idea of what it's like already for her having 3 kids, and I can probably pick up some tips from her as well ready for when this baby boy comes. But she has Maddie, Lottie and Ren, and they are all gorgeous. She's gorgeous and her husband John is just so cute and lovely, and you should definitely go and check this video out after this one. But without any further ado, I'm going to get started, and I hope you really enjoyed this video and the insight into how we do our routine and what we get up to in the evenings. So yeah, let's get into it. So I like to start off our evening routine with a tidy house. I tend to start our evening from the second that I go to pick up Bill, so everywhere's relatively tidy. Excuse the fact that I'm missing a cupboard door, but I am trying to paint them slowly at the moment. I've got 2 more done now. One thing I always do before we leave for the school run is get a healthy snack ready for both kids. These are just fruit flakes that they both love, and I stash those away in the buggy to keep Daisy happy on the school run and feed Bill because he's always hungry when he comes out of school. Then I get Daisy's things ready, so when she wakes up from her nap we're good to go. And apologies about the state of our carpet, but it's been replaced this week. And then when she wakes up I go upstairs and I go and get her and try and see if she's okay, and then try and get her in a good mood ready to go. Do you want to come out? Yeah? I'm gonna go and get your brother soon. I'm gonna go get Yaya. Yeah? So we had some time to kill, so we just did a quick puzzle before we went, and she's getting really good at it. Where's 7 go? Good girl. Should we go get Yaya? Yeah! Come on then. Then it's coats on, shoes on and out the door. I walk to school every single day because we live really close, and I just like walking and getting out and about. I prefer walking to driving, to be honest. And Daisy had her snack, and Barbie has come along for the ride with us as well. Always keeps her happy. And we just walk, go and get Bill. Thankfully it's not raining today because I hate it when it's raining. And then once we're home we put the shoes and the coats away and we settle down to play. So we're back from the school run and it's now 3:30. We did admittedly spend a lot of time gabbing with our respective friends. I'm best friends with Bill's best friend's mum, so it's always quite nice, but we end up chatting away. And the kids are playing with some Lego, so I'm going to run around and get some chores done and play with them as well. So I'll be really honest, as a mum, one of the things that I really struggle with is playing. I'm more of a cuddly, loving mum than a playful mum, but we've been building some Lego here and the kids really seem to enjoy themselves. Then Daisy and I fed the fish this particular evening. It's normally Bill's job, and then I headed into the kitchen to try and get some chores done. So I have to admit I'm relying on the help of Peppa Pig here to help me get things done. So Daisy sat in a high chair with a drink and she's watching a bit of Peppa, and Bill is still building his Lego while I crack on. I'm going to give these cupboards another quick layer of paint. It really doesn't take much time at all, and because we're having a quick and easy tea I can. And then I fold some laundry because I like to have it done before the weekend's out. I went to check in the living room to see if things needed tidying up, but I've actually seen that Bill's tidied all of the Lego away because he's an angel, so I just picked a few bits up. And then it's time to get tea in the oven. So we're just having pizzas tonight because it's a Friday and I like to do something fun on a Friday, and we all love pizzas. And the lovely thing is that it means I've got more time to get other things done because I'm not cooking, because cooking does take up a lot of time, doesn't it? We're also having some salad with our pizza because I really agree on sort of keeping it balanced even when it's a bit of a naughty treat. And the kids are having some cucumber. Then I quickly head upstairs to put away the laundry that I've just folded because I like to get everything out of the way before the weekend starts. It's just the way I like to do things. And then once that is done I make sure that the kids have got their pyjamas ready for later on. Mark usually takes them upstairs and helps him get ready, but I just find that this makes everything easier for everybody. Then I heard Mark come in, so I've headed downstairs and he's there, which always gives me butterflies even now. I love it when he comes home, especially for a weekend. And then we head into the kitchen. He's just slicing up the pizza and the kids are already sat down scoffing on their cucumber, which is good because it gets that out of the way first. And we always try and eat as a family because I feel like it's really important, and we're fortunate enough to do so because it's about 5:30 when Mark gets home. Once we're finished, he loads up the dishwasher and then I get started on dessert. Tonight we're having this Oppo ice cream. It's actually relatively healthy and low in sugar and fat and things like that. So this is the mint chocolate swirl. It's really good. We're having that with some berries, so loads of different types of berries. And then Mark is actually getting the kids' vitamins sorted in the background, and I'm just sampling the ice cream here, and then that's good to go. At this point I clean the kitchen and get everything put away while Mark takes the kids upstairs to get ready for bed. I just like to have a clean kitchen once every night is over so the next day can be started afresh. At this point Bill is just playing in the front room because he gets himself ready quite quickly, and then Mark gets Daisy dressed and brushes her teeth upstairs with her and brings her down when she's done. Meanwhile I set the living room up nice and cozy. I light a candle, make sure everything's tidy, and then the kids have a crazy moment.
A book.
Mark reads Daisy a story now, which is lovely, and they get a bit of time together while I do Bill's school reading book with him. He's coming on really well at the moment and I'm so proud of him because he's one of the youngest in his year. While we're reading, Mark and Daisy tend to get a little bit silly at this point and they play and do things together, and then what me and Bill do is that we read a bit our Roald Dahl's The BFG, which is a lovely thing for just me and him to do. But obviously no evening routine would be complete without a sing-song.
There's a mouth, nose, head, shoulders, these are toes, these are toes.
After that, when it's about 7 o'clock, Mark gets Daisy into her sleeping bag, Bill goes upstairs to brush his teeth, bless him, and then we get these two little monkeys to bed. Can I have a kiss?
Yeah, of course you can.
Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Come on. So I always have to put Daisy down because it's just the way that she likes it, and while I'm doing that Mark is putting Bill into bed and tucking him in, and then I go in and say goodnight to him as well, and then I can celebrate because we've got both kids in bed. Then I get changed into my pyjamas, and then depending on how I feel I either take my makeup off now or I do it right before bed, but I just wanted it off my face tonight. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a skincare routine and I'll do that for you. Once that's done I head downstairs and I go straight to the kitchen because I like to get myself a treat once the kids are in bed. One of the things I'm loving at the moment is this Fever Tree tonic water. It's the elderflower one, and I have this because obviously I can't have a drink because I'm pregnant, and I have some treats as well. And then we just snuggle up on the sofa. We're watching Celebrity Big Brother at the moment and we're trying to catch up because we're a bit behind, and that is kind of all we do for the evening. I try and keep my phone off as much as possible because I don't think it's very good for me to be on it all the time, and to be honest I just really like spending time with Mark. Then I head upstairs. This will normally be about like 9:30, sometimes a bit later depending on how I feel, and I just do my kind of bedtime routine now. So I moisturize my hands, I like to put a protective coat on my nails as well, and then I moisturize that big old bump of mine because it definitely needs it. And then if I've got time I will read a book. I'm reading Friend Request at the moment, it's really good, and then sometimes I will do some hypnobirthing as well. And then it's time for bed. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!